Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Ryan with Cattler. I wanted today to go over some of our most recent um, fixes and features that I think are important to show you a little bit how they work as well. So you'll see me going back and forth between this page, which is our roadmap, but then also this our demo account. So some of the fixes that we made were on the one end, the navigation bar had certain issues when transitioning from one language to another. Second one of these issues that I think is pretty important is the load and drop next day delivery. So what was happening on the feeding section was that if you had say that you activated next day delivery, what would happen is that um, whenever you made a change on the next day delivery and you would go back, it would bring you back to today, Saturday, instead of tomorrow, Sunday. So that going back and forth was something that we'd heard and we fixed already. That was one of them. Another one of them was, I think another one was the hospital pen on mobile. So whenever you wanted to, on your phone, move one animal into the hospital pen, those pens would not appear. So we fixed that as well. Heard and got it done. I think those are kind of the two biggest ones. We did leave you notifications on the different ones as well that occurred, but those were kind of the two biggest ones that I think are worthwhile mentioning. I think some of the biggest features that we have launched, I'm going to start going down here, was the animal health log. So now for those that do have animal health, this is the treatment planning in which you have all of this already, where you have your treatments that you're going to be applying, or being able to. So one of the main issues was also the possibility that when you do have a treatment done, you can open it now directly on the Chute, so a direct link to there. But what I was going to show you was the health log. And the health log acts similarly to the feeding log, in which you will have you'll have information regarding each of the different treatments or any of the different activities that you did. So today I performed several back to pens from the animal hospital. Today I also reported certain deaths. So all of this information is now on here. I pulled them out. So you now have a correlation of the last couple of activities that has occurred. So this is one of the biggest elements on animal health, is being able to segment what you've also given them. So treated, 45. What is this? How many treated cattle were they? What did I do? I also the possibility of making edits to it as well, with also the operator there as well, which is also always important to be able to know. Remember that you can have multiple users acting or working at the same time. So being able to see this is also pretty important. So the enhanced treatment section, what does that mean? Is what I was showing you before. So once having the treatment protocol in which you decide what you're going to be applying, or what your different treatments will be, this new enhanced section is a little bit cleaner than it was before, first and foremost. And secondly, you're going to be able to, for those that don't have the Chute, you're going to be able to, the Chute processing section, you're going to be able to make a application of that shot directly, or be taken from here directly to the Chute section. So for those that have the animal health section but do not have the Chute, you're going to be able to still manually apply it. But for those that have the Chute section, you have a quick and easy redirect into the open and Chute section. So two different improvements on the Chute. So for those that don't know, the Cattler has already released the Chute section. And over the last couple of days, we have been doing some testing on the Averys, on the points, on the scale tech points, and lastly on the true test. So the last videos that we've uploaded have been on the true test, and some of these improvements that we've showing right here is the weight stabilization. What this means is that on certain devices, in this case, sort of like the Avery is a good example of it. Cattler gives you the option of letting the chute make the stabilization of the weight or allowing Cattler to stabilize it for you. And what that means is that when you are going through the when you're processing the animals, Cattler will, once the animal is put in the chute and is quieting down, it will record the weight for us. We've done a lot of iteration and improved on that. I'll leave a link in this YouTube video for you guys to see that as well, because I think it's important for you to see. Also improvements on the chute section as well, when it comes to the visualization and different changes on the screen. I can't really show you the screen here because since I'm on the computer, it does not allow me to do that. But I encourage you to look at the YouTube videos that we have. Also, we have, when it comes to we have also improved the sublot transfer. So I'm just going to do this as well, just to show you. From here, you can go directly into open and chute. It'll take you directly to the chute section. Pre-fill any information if you have multiple chutes, just as this case is, because this is the testing account. You're going to be able to read, weigh, what application will I have. I'm going to be applying, this bovis chute to this animal. Back to orders list, and then where are they going to go? They're going to go into pen M3. If I want other gates, I can do that as well. Just one gate. Back to order list, confirm. And then if I were on my tablet, I would be able to hit start and go on with the chute section. So that would give you all this information. When it comes to the transferring of animals, one of the requests that we'd heard, an improvement that they wanted to do is possibility of doing, knowing that if you're going to be moving cattle in the morning, be able to have that done the day before. So I'm going to select the lot, current pen B1, head count. We move all of them 45, and this is what I do. So I can do that tomorrow. I can have this transferred, be done tomorrow. So what this will do, I'm going to move them into pen M3 and transfer options. I'm transferring the whole thing, confirm. So what this is going to look like is as follows. It's going to have a small clock next to it, which means that this transfer will be done tomorrow. So there you go. October 15th, this little clock means that it will be done tomorrow. And then feeding report. This is something that was also requested a lot. If I go to the report section and I go to the feed deliveries, before you only had pen per ration per day. Now you have both pen feeding report, both per pen and per lot per owner, on a per ration monthly, or per ingredient monthly, or total, or yearly. So if I want to do monthly, select the month. So say I'm going to do October, from September 14th to October 14th, get data. It would bring me all the information that we're looking for regarding that pen, the ration, and monthly. Remember that all of these reports, you're always able to download them and make them yours. That is a big deal that we want you guys to be able to do, which is a possibility of always being able to download this information for you guys to make any sort of assessment that you want. This is taking a little bit longer just because the Wi-Fi of where I'm at right now is not the best, but ultimately you have it here. And there you go. You'll be able to, by pen, by day, count, ration, so on and so forth. And something I think that we have done that has not been highlighted enough is the yard sheet. So this yard sheet is a kind of a state of situation of what is happening at the yard. I think it's important because if you download the yard sheet, you're going to see that, there you go. It's going to give you there you go, the yard sheet report, how each of these different lots are actually doing and what their average daily gain is, and how they've been it's kind of a good way of seeing in real time what the situation is. So, pen B1, or this one right here, they came in 2023, 249 head, entry weight, what their current weight is, their average daily gain. And there you go. So all the relative information that I think is kind of important to have if you want to have a state of situation of how everything is going. I would like to emphasize the fact that we are currently making updates every 3 weeks. I do think that we're being incredibly aggressive on this, and I think that's a very good thing to do. We have been moving very heavily and hard on the animal health section. So the animal health section and the PenWriter app, which you have on your phone, will allow you to find all of the different individual animals that you have. And remember that if you are trying to treat an animal with your phone, you can go through these following motions that will allow you to bring up the animal in real time. If you're on your phone, you'd be able to see here a button that would say read tag. And with that, you'd be able to input the tag. But most importantly, if I wanted to, I could go into this pen. Remember, every animal is an individual anonymous animal. What that means is that you're going to always be able to select each animal, as I'm doing right now, selecting it and giving you its individual profile, being able to provide it a tag number in real time. In this case, I'm going to go with P as purple, 769, confirm. I can also change the weight on it if I'm running it through the chute, and any application that I would want. Remember that from here, you can also send it to the hospital, assign a treatment protocol, or directly a product. Dectomax, I'm going to give it 15 cc's for 5 cc's. And I can also date it if I wanted to. So this was actually done yesterday. Add. There we go. So again, I think, and then again with the withdrawal data as well. Okay. I think that was a pretty good example of some of the newest features that we have. Thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I will finish this now. Stop recording.